they? It's a fucking law, bitch. Show it, you fucking pedophiles. I shouldn't say fuck because I'm a Christian, and people are gonna go like, how can he say fuck? He's a Christian. Because that is something that should make you want to say fuck.
Anyone who goes out there and says, this is a government of pedophiles, while simultaneously opposes, and I understand that you can, the war in Iran, where we have killed more pedophiles in record time than probably ever in recorded human history. This is just someone who's looking to score points. We have this clip that's going viral from Alan Ritchson. But earlier in the interview, he pulls a Mark Wahlberg. And he's like, if I were in charge, I'd get the Epstein files in a minute. I'd be like, bitch, move. You know, with his little lady voice.
Yeah.
And it is the most.
They say that's in the clip. Actually.
Okay, good. It's the most narcissistic, self-unaware interview that I've ever seen while trying to present as the good guy. You know, because of my ADHD and I care about the character and I care about, you know, the direct, and I'm not in the business of corporate. I was talking with my publicist before I got my hair plugs and Zoom whitening. Everything is fake while trying to present as authentic. He's authentically Christian with no understanding of the faith. He's authentically tough without understanding what masculinity is. He's authentically all natural while not being all natural. Here's Alan Ritchson giving his thoughts because Arnold Schwarzenegger told him he should run for office. Everyone told him he should run for office, and he doesn't want to, but everyone says he would be great for office if you watch everyone keeps telling him because he's such an honest guy and he has a problem with honesty. But he's not going to, but he would take care of it really. That's the whole interview really quickly because Trump's a pedophile. Here, watch.
People, I think, are a little bit afraid of me.
What?
Because they're like,
Pause! What did I tell you? I don't know why they're afraid. I mean, I'm all natural. Play.
loose cannon. And I'm not. I'm just saying the shit that everybody should say if they give a shit about humanity. Everybody else should feel like I feel.
The world is on fire.
The world, yeah, like all mad about the way things are and the abuses that are happening. The Epstein files? The fucking Epstein files! God damn it! Where are they? It's a fucking law, bitch. Show it, you fucking pedophiles. I shouldn't say fuck because I'm a Christian, and people are gonna go like, how can he say fuck? He's a Christian. Because that is something that should make you want to say fuck. Yeah. You know, sorry, God, I'm sweating now. This is my fucking politics, dude. I would fucking railroad these fuckers. I would get those Epstein files out in 2 seconds. Yeah, dude, 2 seconds, fucking move out of the way. Like, get out of there. I don't care what room they're in, bitch, move. Like, give me the fucking manila envelope. I will get you the Epstein files. Sorry.
You got my vote. Whatever you want to run for, you got it.
There's more
don't
files
you
in
want
the
to see
folder.
what's in there so that we can hold people accountable? These fucking rapists? We're just cool with it? That bitch has the keys to the nuclear... He's like all up into 13-year-olds. Like, dude, what? Go to jail. Go to jail. All right, what are we talking about?
Yeah, okay, so a couple of things. It's always interesting to me when these people who didn't care about it now all of a sudden care about it. Remember, we recreated the actual Epstein cell down to the millimeter to see if he could kill himself. I don't believe that he killed himself in the way that we were told.
Still don't.
And of course, Epstein was an absolute pervert and a degenerate. That being said, we do need to separate, because now it's become a cottage industry, the horrors and the misdeeds of Jeffrey Epstein and those involved, and the myths and the lore. Now, I know that Alan Ritchson, by the way, all natural, I know he's admitted to taking testosterone replacement therapy, like he's taking a normal dose under a doctor. I guarantee you he's not. So just before you guys say that. He, of course, is, in this case, he would want to get them out because Donald Trump is a rapist. Okay, let's separate that first, the implication that Donald Trump. There are zero substantive claims that Donald Trump did anything with Epstein untoward. Okay, there are all kinds of references. You can find people referenced in there who never went to the island. These are simply files. The only official actions that we have from Donald Trump with Epstein, and we know have been recognized as a matter of record. Epstein spent some time at Mar-a-Lago. Donald Trump cooperated with the authorities. He was the one who flagged it and said, this is weird. How can I help? Just to be clear. So there's a mention of Donald Trump or Melania or Mar-a-Lago 38,000 times. That's what they point to. Zero charges, zero evidence of wrongdoing, plenty of evidence on the record from authorities and lawyers on both sides, by the way, of these cases and prosecutions saying Donald Trump did cooperate and actually was the most helpful person on record. You can say that he shouldn't have had him there to begin with. Got it. Fine. But anyone who goes out there and says, this is a government of pedophiles, while simultaneously opposes, and I understand that you can, the war in Iran, where we have killed more pedophiles in record time than probably ever in recorded human history. This is just someone who's looking to score points and try and confuse you to the point that you think there's a moral equivalency between the Trump administration and the people who actually support pedophiles, the LGBTQ mafia, the minor attracted persons, to whom, by the way, Alan Ritchson is very sympathetic. Then you need to separate Jeffrey Epstein. Yep, massages, underage girls. It does seem like most of them were teenagers. The youngest, I believe, that we saw in the files was 14. They were typically on average like 16, 17. I think there were a few 15. Terrible, wrong. But then people spread it as though they were eating young children or engaging in sex with 8-year-old boys. The truth is enough. The truth is enough to say that this is a horrible person, and we should have the files. We should have the information, and people should be held accountable. The problem is folks out there spreading misinformation, unfortunately, have a very strong influence over idiots like Alan Ritchson, who believes it. But then again, I understand. He's a delusional human being. He also believes that he would deal with it in a minute by telling all of the official staff to, quote, "bitch move."
I'll get you the envelope.
Yeah.
It's probably more like
the manila folder, boxes. He said.
People just
thousands and thousands of files in one manila folder. You don't even have a grasp on what you're talking about.
People keep wanting me to do this. People keep wanting me to run for office. People keep wanting, I was on a show and they're like, maybe you shouldn't be so truthful. It's like, I don't know. I wish I had the off switch. I just have to tell the truth all the time. I only take limited doses of testosterone under my doctor, by the way. And didn't you gain 30 pounds of muscle at 40?
That's not normal?
And by the way, and I will just stop. I don't know why actors. I don't know why they lie about this.
Just be honest.
I don't know why they lie about it and just like, 30 pounds of muscle at around 40 years old for the second season of Jack Reacher. Just so yes, people can get in much better shape, and everyone online will say, you have people who just never worked out a day in life go, must be steroids. Those people are idiots. I get it. You don't gain 30 pounds of muscle, according to his own words, when you're close to 40 years old. You don't do that in a year. You don't do that in 2 years. You certainly don't do it in months. And you don't do it even with just basic testosterone replacement therapy doses. That's different. You can also be on that and abuse it. Mm-hmm. Then there are also other anabolic compounds that are 5 to 10 times more powerful that people take. You can read all about this on bodybuilding message boards. There are transparent YouTube channels that discuss it. This guy is disingenuous in every facet of life, but presenting as, gee golly, a good guy. That's why he bothers me.
Yeah.
More than the unabashed bad guy.
Well, and he jumps on the Epstein train, right? We want the files out. We want people brought to justice, whoever it happens to be. We want all of it exposed 100%. But when a guy like this jumps on this bandwagon, where was he before? Where was he before Donald Trump came and actually did get the Epstein files released? Even if you think it was botched like we do, even if you think not all of it was released and that's a bad thing like we do, he at least got these things released. That didn't happen in the previous administration. And by the way, if there was something damning on Donald Trump in the Epstein files that you could go to the American people with and end this guy's career, they were calling him Hitler. They said if he comes back into power, he's never going to leave. It's going to ruin the United States. Don't you think they would have come forward with the document during the Biden administration when he was in control? Don't you think that would have happened? Don't you think before Russiagate? Don't you think before he was peeing on furniture with Russian prostitutes? Obama had access.
Don't you think before they said, there's a tape somewhere on the Celebrity Apprentice where he said the N-word behind the scenes? Don't you think before grab him by the don't you think before, well, he's really secretly Hitler, they would have gone, hey, here's a video of him raping a 9-year-old.
Done. Case closed. He's never president.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen. And Alan Ritchson's not smart enough to know that nobody has ever brought any proof or any evidence of anything that Donald Trump did. Nothing. Not one single thing that you can prove that he did other than cooperate fully and try to help people.
Yeah.
That's what you can prove. The lawyer of the victims thanking Donald Trump specifically.
Yep.
We played you the clip.
So there you go. Oh, you're still here watching this on YouTube? There's no more. It's over. Just like YouTube. YouTube is over. It's not a thing anymore. How many Seth Meyers clips do you need? Head on over to Rumble. Follow me there. Live on weekdays at 11 a.m. Eastern, where we can actually speak freely and don't have to self-censor. YouTube it's really not a thing. Like, you ever seen one of those towns that maybe was like a mining town, or maybe they made some kind of alloy. You say, hey, I wonder what they did in this town. It takes a while to find a person who can tell you what they did in that town, and even then you don't fully understand it. That's YouTube. YouTube is that town. So go to Rumble.